gap up and continued traction through the day. And we're, of course, cheering Trump's call to Modi and seeing some amount of market optimism on the back of that as well. Let's take a look at opening trades. Then on the screen, up 0.3%, 25,305 on the Nifty. So really good start coming in. I know Shell's going to say, I told you so. Nifty Bank is looking good as well right now. This morning, we've got green on IT, up a nice strong 0.5% in morning trade. Let's pull up some of the other indices and top gainers as well and take a look where the action is coming in. Auto is continuously gaining this week and last week, so up 0.3% on some of those auto majors. Tata Consumers up over 3%. Coal India, Ultratech, some of the movers this morning seeing a good strong move, 1.5%. BEL is back in the green. Tata Motors up about 0.7%. We've got Grasim also on the move. Trent, Infosys, NTPC, and remember some of these names hadn't been participating earlier this week, so definitely adding their muscle now today. Meanwhile, on the downside, Adani Ports has been very much in the news, a slight breather there, so same with Aisha. Bharti is just about flat this morning right now. Let's take a look at what else is on the downside right now. And Titan and Wipro. Market breadth is strong. It's looking really good. Shell, it's like you indicated in the pre-open that it clearly momentum seems to be at play today.
Yes, Abha, the top 10 stocks in terms of index weight on the Nifty are doing pretty well. Nifty's Infosys is up 7 rupees at 15.18. A strong show that is coming into Bajaj Finserv, Hindustan Unilever and Reliance. Apart from that, the advanced decline is very strong, as you mentioned. 1536 shares in the green versus 340 in the red. So that's an easy 5:1. We track 19 indices, 18 of them are in the green, and the rally is led by the IT index, the realty index, energy and auto. In terms of new highs in the market, you have again Maruti, Manappuram Finance, Aadhar Housing Finance and JSW Steel. So the mood is really good, and we are also getting ready for the urban company listing at about 10 a.m. That's going to be a blowout hour today.
It totally is, and in fact, we spoke to the management. We'll try and pull up a snippet of that, but clearly on the path to profitability and quite confident of managing to build on that. Let me pull up. Okay, you said JSW Steel is in action, so let's pull that one up as well. A whole bunch of the, JSW stocks are, of course, in news today, but JSW Steel is for other reasons. Some of those housing finance companies, gold finance companies, let me go across to Sharad on that. Sharad, so much to talk about in the market, clearly, but, from some of these broader market plays, as Shell said, new highs every day coming in. What would be your pick from the financials in the broader market?
I think within the financials, PSU banks could be something that you could start looking at.
Okay.
SBI, the type of commentary that is coming from the management seems like good, for around 1,050, considering it trades at 1.752 price to book. Similarly, I think the other PSU lot also with a lot of talk about, concentration and considering rebalancing it into much lesser number of banks. So I think stocks like PNB, Bank of Baroda, all trading at 0.91 times, 0.8 times price to book. So I think these offer a very good opportunity. And on the private sector banks also, I think there are opportunities. HDFC is a decent bet, but if I have to choose between the two, I think the PSUs look much better. SBI, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, PNB.
And we have been tracking some of that PSU bank action as well. Now, a few more newsmakers. Let's see how they're reacting. We've got BEL, of course, in the green on the back of an order win, as well as continued traction on the counter. Apollo Tyres, they're going to be sponsoring the India cricket team for 3 years. Apollo Tyres, let's take a look if it's seeing any action this morning. And Amber Enterprises, a QIP issue coming in there for that one. Apollo's up about 1.5%. Coal India, they declared a preferred bidder for a rare earth block in Ontilu Chandragiri, so that's why that counter is in the news as well. Dr. Reddy is introducing a new molecule in India, and GAIL seeking October cargo for the Dabhol terminal, so that's an LNG tender coming in for GAIL. So some of these newsmakers this morning just running through some of those names as well. But But, we've been talking a lot about some of these defense names, energy names, and clearly some very key themes that are building in the market, a clear shift that seems to be emerging, Sharad. Would you be in consensus with that view? And if so, what would be some of your preferred picks in that space?
Yeah, I certainly think this is a very good space to be in over the longer term, 3 to 5 years. But maybe the frontline names, you would find it difficult to make money in a, 18, 24-month kind of horizon. They might be priced perfectly. I was looking at BEL the other day. It's trading at what, 28, 30 times FY28 numbers. So I think they leave very little on the table, though you can consider the fact that there will be a lot of improvement in terms of order book, etc. What we are looking at right now, I think if you look at a mix of power, hydrogen, etc., I think MTAR space, I think MTAR could be a good name to look at. I think the order book acceleration should look much better in the second half. And purely on the defense side, I think Idea Forge is something though expensive, but I think the type of dominance they have in the drone technology, these could be two small cap, mid cap names that could do very well according to me in the next, 1.5 year. And the second half of the year should be much better for them.